running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned, where we talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashions. Today we got something a little bit different because I had absolutely nothing planned for this live, but it's Friday, so I figured we'd go live, hang out with you guys. It is March Madness. We got a ton of different parlays rolling, so I figured we'd just kind of watch the games together, have a couple drinks, and just kind of hang out. So what is going on, everybody? Right now, the big parlay is going to be on the Florida and Colorado game. You guys kind of know. Typically on a Friday when you have nothing planned, I go to the Redwood Empire. That's just me. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys are drinking on. If you guys are at work, sorry about you. Tuxedo Cat says Yale. Yale. Who are they playing again? What is it? Auburn? I think I got money on Auburn too. Let's see if we can pull this up. Try to pull up my parlays and see what we're cooking here. I have so many at this point, so it's probably a little unhealthy how many times we went back and forth. Yeah, I got Gators, Auburn, Dukes, Blue Devils, Texas A&M, and then Alabama. That's a small one. I had a 15 leg going for like 4 or 5. That one was cruising up until Mexico State or something like that. It screwed me. We're going with the parlay. I'm going with the better odds in that scenario. The Auburn game, though, it was fairly close for like the longest. Tuxedo Cat says he's drinking Seagram 7s for some reason right now. LOL, I don't know why. Hey, sometimes like if you're as down on the bets as I am, let me see if I can pull up a little scoreboard here. How's that look? That look all right? It has the New Mexico game in there, but whatever. Yeah, Yale's leading Auburn right now by 1. You got Florida Gators down by 3. Brutal, bro. Brutal. Everything. Just going downhill quick. But yeah. Yeah, Kat, I didn't have anything planned for this live. I honestly didn't think we were going to make it till Friday. So, with the kid and all. But we do have there you go. You do have, we have to call it like 5:30 in the morning, and see if they'll allow us to go for the induction. So, hopefully. If not, my wife's going to be pissed. But yeah. What are you drinking Seagrams with? Seagrams and what? Sprite? Coke? Just straight up Seagrams? A little 7 and 7? I'm drinking on the Redwood Empire, but honestly, the bourbon isn't the highlight of the day. Today's like a little March Madness action. We got a close one with Gators in Colorado, and I put money on Gators. Every time I put money on Gators, though, it's never been a good sign. I'm just out here dying for a win at this point. I threw the house at the Peacocks yesterday. So bad. Last year, though, we bet on the Peacocks. And they had that huge upset, but we had a ton of money on them last year, so we were going nuts. That's where, if you guys ever go and find it, I did that weird gritty at my buddy's house. Bro, brutal gritty for one. But they won, so we were just losing it. Yeah, this year they didn't do the same thing, so a little butthurt about that. What's he say? He said, I made a handle's worth of 7 and 7 just something for the games. I can't do strong drinks for the days worth of game. Yeah, I feel that. Sparkson said, beard looks good, bro. Hey, I appreciate you. Beard's actually looking a little rough today, if you want me to be honest. Like, it's just kind of all out of control. But honestly, I'm just tired. I don't feel like going. I got a little beard straightener. I got everything you can think of for a beard, but I just didn't feel like going all out for it. If we win, if we get a good parlay and we get a good win going, we'll clean it up. Get a little suit on or something. Get crazy with it. If you guys are new in the chat, welcome. Normally we're doing little bourbon reviews or little tasting, stuff like that. Today we're just kind of hanging out, having a drink, watching some March Madness, and hoping, praying we hit a parlay. And if we don't, we're going to start breaking shit. That's just one of the ways it's going to go here today. Right now we're watching the Florida game. I can't get the maybe I could. That screen's too small for a quad box. You think? Is it? You think I could change it? Man, it probably would be ridiculously small on this screen though. Let's go to live. Yes, sir. No, I don't even see any of the other boxes up. Whatever. Bro, 44 on Colorado is like a grown-ass man. I'm just saying. He's a monster. So, but yeah, let's see if I can pull up the parlays on here. Show you guys what I'm cooking with. Let me get a little refresh action. All right, let's see. I got Clemson Tigers. We bet Marquette. Now we're just waiting on Florida Gators and Alabama. Those two, a little $5 to win 21. Hey, we're just trying to get a W. That's all that bet was, you know. Normally, I don't like to bet like, what am I in? Oh, I'm in unsettled or in cash out ones. So we have that one. Then we got another 16 one, which is Gator, Auburn, Dukes, Blue Devils, Texas A&M, Alabama. And then we got what is this one? A 10-legger. That one's cruising in. Clemson, Auburn, Gators, Blue Devils, Alabama, Houston, Wisconsin, St. Mary's, TCU, Texas A&M. A little $5 for $100, nothing crazy there. Oh, this one. What's this one? This one's cooking. This one already has Marquette. I mean, they're all, what's crazy though, is like when I make these bets, I'm usually doing it like super earlier in the day, right? So like the only ones that end up lasting typically have about the same ones because they all have Blue Devils, they all have Alabama. If Houston's in them, typically have that. Houston should be a lock, but this one's looking fairly good if Florida can pick it the fuck up. And then I have a weird like props parlay that was like pre-built where for Clayton Jr. from Florida, 20 plus points, 3 assists, and Florida to win. Whatever. I just started throwing stuff. If you guys have a sweet parlay you got going on, hey, throw it my way. Throw it my way. I wish I could pull up the chat at the same time. Holy Soul says, what are you drinking, gang? Currently, right this moment is Redwood Empire Lost Monarch. Honestly, it's been like my go-to bottle for really just anything, like just kind of hanging out and chilling. For the most part, like it's just super easy to drink. It's not super high proof, so I could just sit here and just throw them back. But it's really good. One of my favorites at this point. I haven't had the Pipe Dream one. I have the Cast Strength, but you never know. He says, low-key gang, I fuck with your vibes. You got my sub. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're just here to have some fun. YAZZEH says, pancake, waffles, or French toast? Bro, coming in with the best comment. Oh, man. It depends on what day. Because I would like, right now, I could go for like a good French toast, though, right? Like powdered sugar, maybe some strawberries, some syrup. That sounds good. But like on an average day, I'm probably going waffles. Tuxedo Cat says the Padre beat the Dodgers. Canucks beat. Man, bro, what in the heck? You're mixing everything? Bro, you got baseball, NBA, college. Now you just need Duke and the Buffs to win for a lot of money. You mean the Colorado Buffs that I'm going against right now? That would suck. I'd like to cheer with you on that one. Bacon, sausage, or ham? Oof. So it used to be bacon, right? I used to love bacon. My wife doesn't even care for bacon though, so we always have sausage. So again, right now, I would love me a good like slab of bacon, bro. Just lather me up here. But on every other day, probably be sausage. Bro, if you don't have like a food truck sitting outside the house right now, and you're just warming me up for a good sale, I'm kind of hurt. So he's in here just being like, "You hungry?" I'm like, "I'm starving." Hash browns though, it was always hash browns. Refill? Yeah, I know, right? I try to pour light in the beginning simply because if I don't, I like to try and make the streams at least an hour. But sometimes we don't get to an hour. Sometimes I get a little buzzy buzz. Once I realize I'm buzzing, I typically get off the stream or I start getting a little crazy. Let me switch back to this one. That way you guys can see this. Why aren't the comments popping up on this part? That's what's killing me here. Bro, biscuits and gravy, side of bacon, boiled egg, and some hash browns. I'd like to swap the boiled egg for like a sunny side up egg. That sounds amazing right now. And I would just put like the sunny side up egg straight up on the hash browns. I'd take one piece of bacon, kind of crumble it up over top, some hot sauce. Eric says, want to jump on and say hello, getting ready for a father-daughter dance. Happy Friday, good luck with the baby. Yeah, I know, it could be tomorrow. Congrats though, man. Have fun at the father-daughter dance. I'm sure you're gonna have a blast at that. Terrified if I have a girl, I'm gonna have to do that, and then I gotta go show everybody how to dance. That could be brutal. Tuxedo says, yummy bacon, bourbon, bacon cheese from Wendy's. Bro, a little Wendy's. Bro, what are we talking about food for right now? I'm starving. What's the last movie you've seen in theaters? What was it? I don't know. I don't go to the theaters a lot, but we did go. I don't remember. We went to like some fancy, like bougie theater where they had like reclining seats, though. I remember that. It might have been the Super Mario movie. I think that's what. Yeah, that's what it was. The Mario Bros. Movie. It's pretty good, but it also came out like on like Amazon Prime like a week later, so I was a little pissed. For me, I like watching movies at home, just mainly because I could pause it if I need to. I got unlimited stacks that don't like cost an arm and a leg. The popcorn though at theaters, you can't beat that. But you know, I'll save the $45.99 and just go ahead and get me a whole box at the house. Plus, the wife's pregnant, so like she just has to pee every 10 seconds. So if we go to a movie, at this point, it's like she'll never even watch the whole thing. Let's see. Swap that. Mm-mm-mm. What's the last movie you guys have watched? You know, you guys go to the theater? Am I missing out on movies? Is that what we're getting at here? Bro, Florida's killing me here. Down by 5. Mm-mm-mm. Have you ever seen a movie called Fire in the Sky? I have not. The next movie I plan on watching is going to be, what is it called? Not Armageddon. Crap, what's that movie that came out? Oppenheimer. I want to see that. I wanted to see it in theaters, I just didn't have time. I shoot a lot of weddings during the weekend, so that's when I would go. And then the next one after that would be the new movie with Conor McGregor and Jake Gyllenhaal, that fighting movie. That sounds like it'd be a good time. Big Conor McGregor fan though, that's why. Fire in the Sky though, is it good? Do you like it? I could put it on the list. I just don't know when I'll get to it. Bro, this game's killing me. And there we go. I hate how, like, if I'm on this, like, the chat portion doesn't pull back up. So, like, I have to keep switching. Mary Poppenheimer. Jesus. Have you seen Oppenheimer? Everybody was, like, telling me it's amazing. But they also said Barbie was a good movie, too. But you don't see me watching Barbie. It took me a while to think of Mario Bros. Because the last movie I saw was Barbie. Could you imagine? Alien Abduction. Love me a good sci-fi movie. I'll mark it down. It depends on how old it is though. Like I'm such a like snob when it comes to like camera and quality of a movie for some reason. Like I don't know why. Like super old movies for some reason just like I can't watch them because it just like the quality isn't there for me. Like and that's what like my attention goes crazy on that kind of stuff. So that's typically why I like a lot of the newer movies because they're just like next level with all their graphics and stuff. You're gonna get that weird Dune popcorn bucket. I went to the movies just to go get the bucket, and that's sitting over there. Totally just kidding. No, who would spend money on that though? You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. For 3, bang. Trying to climb back. We got 9, almost 10 minutes left in this game. Cat, I bet you got like 4 or 5 of those buckets at the house. He says, I've seen it. I've seen the Barbie. Both are good. Oppenheimer takes it. Oppenheimer takes a while. Cat, I don't see you watching Barbie. I just don't see it. Says quality's good for sure. Wouldn't bring it up if it wasn't. Now you're talking my language. I'll mark it down. So me and my wife watch a lot of like weird ass movies. I like end of the world shit. Like anything like doomsday, right? It's kind of where like we get it all out of our system. Like I'm not gonna go build a bunker or anything, but I'll watch it and watch other people go build a bunker. So yeah, like my favorite movie for a while was that 2012 movie. Till after 2012, and then didn't happen, so we just kind of moved on from that theory. Oppenheimer is like an 8-year long. I don't know how long it is. I just know Josh from Drake and Josh is in there. Bro, 44 is somebody's got to check his papers. There's no way he's old enough. He's got to be too old. Kat says, my fiance wanted to see Barbie and I didn't have a choice. I feel that. Sometimes you just get overruled. Didn't know you were engaged though, so congrats. You got a date set for the wedding? Yeah, everybody says Oppenheimer is worth it. And that's where it's like, I want to see it, but like, man, does it take some time. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Is it on like Amazon Prime or anything like that yet? I mean, if you bought it, I'm sure it's out somewhere. It's got to be. I don't need to buy it. I just rent it. It's like a 48-hour type of thing. Because I highly doubt that me and her are going to go to sleep anytime soon, especially if we got to wake up at 5 to figure out if we're going to go or not. All right, you guys get to choose. What's the next pour going to be? I'm going to switch up from this because I really don't want to finish this bottle. I want to savor it. Right, the Redwood Empire, until I can get another one, I'm able to like put it off limits for me to drink this one. But I got tons of stuff. But if you guys haven't seen the collection or any of that kind of stuff, well then maybe just kind of throw out your favorite bottle and we can see if I have it. I don't have any of those. It's on Peacock? I don't have Peacock. Man, I pay for so many different streaming services, getting out of hand. The one I don't have is Peacock. I was using it from my brother's, but he kind of goes through stretches where he doesn't keep them all. To be honest, I could still be logged into his. I don't know if he has it though. The Bardstown Single Barrel or the Bardstown Rye, Cat? Because I'm good for either. Let me swap off this one real quick. Yeah, so put this down. So we got Bardstown Rye, and then we got a Bardstown Single Barrel. Single Barrel is like 126 proof, but it's really good. It's just high proof. This one's from Rick House B, Floor 5. I mean, it's pretty good. It makes a really good old fashioned. The rye is about 96 proof, but it's probably one of the few ryes that I actually really like. I thought it was really nice and smooth to be able to like just kind of sip on. Kat says single barrel. He says ask a friend for their password on Peacock. Yeah, I think I have my brother's, but like I just don't know if like so he has everything, right? Every streaming service you can think of, he has it. But he'll like cancel it or like pause some for like certain months, just when he's like on a show or things like that. Because I can only imagine what the bill on something like that would look like. So he but I typically steal his passwords and stuff. But yeah, I definitely got to see it. If it's not an Amazon Prime, we may have to give him a call later. Delicious. Let me get a new Glen. Kat, is the only reason you said the single barrel because it's higher proof and you're trying to watch me make bad decisions than gambling? But it has been a while since I cracked into this one. This one's been one of my favorites for the year, but this is probably like for this year that I've had. It is probably my favorite higher proof bourbon, which is fairly good. Favorite low proof is going to be the Lost Monarch. Just super easy to drink. I'm just going to leave this up. You said maybe? Yeah, I figured. When I said the rye and you said single barrel still, I was like, nobody knows about the single barrel like that, besides probably you or Eric. Let me get a little cleanse the palate. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe button, do all that jazz. Normally, we have a little bit more like a formula to the Friday streams. Try to bring you guys something a little bit more than just kind of like a hangout. Didn't plan on actually having this live stream. We did one, what was it, Wednesday? And the Wife is potentially about to go into labor, but she didn't. And now we have to wait till we call later, 5 o'clock in the morning, to see if she gets induced. So we had nothing planned for this one. So now we're just kind of hanging out. We're going to watch a little March Madness. We're going to gamble a little bit too, right? I got parlays going. We're just trying to see if we're going to hit or miss on any of these things. But yeah, I'll have the scores pulled up here. There we go. Florida's still down, 7 minutes left. You got Auburn ahead by 7. The UConn game, that was a super close one. 91-52. You could say they covered that spread, so that's a lock. So much dessert notes on this one. Like chocolate, caramel, little cinnamon. It's very good. Vanilla. See you next time, Eric. Have a good night. He said, catch you on the flippity flop. Bro, what happened? Somebody pulled some shady shit? Because he looks like he's throwing, what was it, a flagrant or something? I totally missed that play. Let's see what other scores are going. Western Kentucky lost. UAB choked in the end. Northwestern. I had money on Florida Atlantic. Brutal. Baylor obviously destroyed Colgate. Grambling State. For some reason, I know Purdue's number 1, right? But I got a weird feeling about Grambling State. You know what I mean? Because nobody knows who it is. I don't know who it is. It looks like a weird Georgia logo. He's like, come on, Buffs. Oh, man. I like Colorado. I just don't like Colorado right this moment for this game. That's all. You know what I mean? That's all. They are playing really good. 44 is a beast. Like that's their star. Without him, they have nothing at this point. 80. They just scored. I'm lagging on my YouTube stuff. Yeah, 85-75, down by 10, 7 minutes. I've seen worse. Who was it yesterday that just choked? There was like 7 minutes left, and they were up by 17 or something like that. I can't remember who it was. There were so many games yesterday. Let's see if I can see the player stats. You think I'll be able to find it on this? Stats. Who did I have that parlay on? See how close we are with him. You know what I mean? Clayton Jr., where is he at? Gators. All right, Clayton Jr. has 15 points, but I need him to have 5 more. Okay. I need him to have 3 assists. He only has 1. And then Florida to win. He's not too far off. He just needs 5 points and 2 assists. Ayos míos. I have this. Well, we'll just keep like this for now. That's the game that's important right now. Tater Dom in the chat. Cheers. What's going on, buddy? You watching a little March Madness? You got a good parlay going? You want to share with the crowd? Said watching Hey Arnold. Bro, I used to love Hey Arnold. Little SpongeBob, Rocket Power, Hey Arnold. Bro, that was like a mean Saturday afternoon for me. Tuxedo Cat says Gonzaga, Oregon, UNC, Creighton, Austin. All did their parts in a huge parlay that I mentioned. I just need 3 more things to go right. How much did you bet? Like $1, $3, $5? That's what I want to know. Because I like to do big, massive parlays like that, but I'm not trying to lose like a shit ton of money. But I like to do like the biggest parlay I can, put $1 on it, and it'd be like a payout of like $4 grand or something like that. Those are the ones I like. You know what I mean? He says I'll sub. I appreciate you, buddy. We go live every Friday at 8:35. Today's early, a little early release, if you will. And that's mainly just because of March Madness and because of the wife going into labor and all that kind of stuff. So we're just kind of getting ahead of it. But normally, Friday, 8:35, live stream. We talk bourbon, old fashions. We hang out, have a good time, a little gambling. Just depends on which day you catch us on. Once the kid gets here, we'll be pumping out a little bit more videos, a couple more shorts, things like that more frequently. But I've just been dropping the ball, to be honest. Have the day job and all that going on. You put 100 on it? Sounds like the payout's good. What's the payout, like 15,000? He said, "Whoa, cheers, Tuxedo Cat. I want to go with you bad, but I don't want to lose all my bets. So once we get past the Florida bet, we'll load it up. We'll sit here and cheer with you. If you're sweating a mean one, we'll sit here all night, sweat that whole thing out." But yeah. Welcome. Gambling Central. I'm not sponsored by DraftKings, but that thing was up. It's like $500 sign-up bonus. Scroll down here. Nobody can see it. There's no free ads here, except for Dad Gang. Dad Gang, get any time. He says, what time you got? What time you got? Right now, my time is 6:34. I'm Eastern. I'm in Florida. So congrats on the new one. I appreciate it. It's it's exciting. We don't know which one we're having, boy or girl, but we're gonna find out here in like short coming days. So Tater Dom says, do you have an affiliate code for the Dad Gang hats? Want to order one, but I'd like to give you credit if that's possible. Right now, we're doing a test run with Dad Gang to see if they'll sponsor the channel. So in the description, even in this video, there is a code you can use. What's the code? I can't even remember it. Let's go to it. As we swap around. And my computer's being crazy. Let's just go like this. Yeah, the code is going to be the Call Me Old F 40354. You can use that code. It will give you 15% off. But I'm using it for a different reason. I'm trying to see if we can get them to sponsor the channel, throw a little cheddar my way. So far, the feedback that I've heard has actually been really good. So we're just kind of waiting to see how everything plays out at the end of their test run. But 15% off is honestly a really good code. I love the hats, so I wouldn't promote anything that I don't like a lot. They all fit really well. I have like 5 of them now. So I have this one. This one's clean. This one might be sold out. They did just come out with a Mookie Betts hat. So if you're a Dodgers fan, Mookie Betts plays for Dodgers, right? Yeah. They just came out with that one. If it didn't already sell out, got released today. And then they have ones for like 3504 is the code. No, the whole code is Call Me Old F and then 4035 4. Let me just do this. There you go, in the chat. Now you can just copy it. But yeah, that will get you 15% off. Most of the time, like when you like go to their website, they'll give you 10% off, like your first order, stuff like that. He says it'll be a girl. I'm feeling it. Everybody's voting girl. So we did a poll last stream on Wednesday, I think, and said, nice. Thank you, kind sir. You're welcome. Yeah, anything I can do to get you guys a discount, I'm always for it. But that and the hatch are clean. My favorite probably is going to be the black bill with like the tan cream part, the one I wore the last couple streams. I don't know, it just goes with everything. But like this is a little bit different for me. This is suede. Super comfortable. So I've been rocking this for the past like 2-3 days. But I have one that's like a green for like if it's a boy, and I have a pink one if it's a girl. So that way I can represent, you know what I mean? So they're cool. I really like them. They're also like a super small company. I didn't realize that when I ordered my first one. And then I reached out to the guy who's super cool. Very small like business, but they were just blowing up. And I was like, I want to be a part of that. So yeah. Everybody's saying girl though. Makes me nervous. I'd like to have a boy, but honestly at this point it really doesn't matter. So Tuxedo Cat, sorry, was fixing a drink. My payout is $16,000. See, I was pretty close. I don't know if that's concerning for me that I know what the potential payout realm could be based off a $100 bet. Or, but 16 G's? Each Taylor on Tuxedo Cat. That's what I heard. Let me pull this back up. Score right now, 94-84. Obviously Colorado. So Cat, you're looking good, but I'm looking like I'm shit in the bed here on all my bets. Will this be your first kid? Yes, it is my first kid. Yep, first. My wife's first, obviously. We didn't find out the gender just simply because we wanted, there's not a lot of surprises left in life. So if you're able to kind of just keep some things, and I think that'll be kind of a cool moment for us too, where it's just me and her finding out. Obviously the doctors will be there, but they will already know. And then that way when everybody comes in the room, we have like little beanies with like the names picked out, colors picked out, stuff like that. So that way, that's how everybody else can find out. But it'll be cool. I'll let you guys know, obviously, once that time comes. Tuxedo Cat says, probably only $13K or so after taxes if I know my state. You know you ain't fitting to pay the taxes on that. They'll force you, but. Hey, Dom, congrats, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's exciting. Our nursery is all done. Looks super nice. Yeah, as soon as we moved, it was like we hit the ground running. I built this room. We built the nursery. We've had a lot going on, and then that's where like everybody's like, "Where's all the videos?" And I'm like, "I got a few out." It just I was running hot there that first 30 days when we started the channel. It was like a video every single day. Couldn't keep that momentum up though. That was just a little too much, especially with everything else going on. But once the kid gets here and we have things kind of slow down, stress levels kind of bring back down as well, we'll be able to start cruising again. That and March is the second busiest month for weddings, and obviously I'm a wedding photographer, so it's it gets bumping, but it's gonna slow back down. I only have 2 next month, which is, I mean, again, it's not bad. First world problems there, but let's check my bets real quick. If they have payouts on these Florida Gators, I might have to take it. Nope. They said, screw you, Gators. Gators are going down. You're losing all your bets. Because I have gators on all of these. All of them. Dunzo. Well. What the heck? Did my camera die? Is that black for you guys? Let me check the camera. It just kind of turned off. That's weird. That was strange. But yeah, we're cruising. You here? Yeah, of course I'm here. Where'd I go? I checked the camera, make sure it was working. That way you had 2 angles. You're welcome. Normal. No, I've never had a camera kind of just start turning off. You guys should have been there for like the first live stream. Oh, brutal. You guys might have been actually. Cat definitely might have been. Bro, the camera wasn't focusing. Bro, I was punching air. We got a little bit better setup now. We do need 2 more shelves though. I need another shelf here, another shelf over here. Oh my god. Let me check my buddy. I know he's live streaming right now. And he's watching the Gator game. I just want to see the look on his face. See if he's worried or not. You know what I mean? Like if he's worried, then I need to be worried. Oh my god. I sent the message in. I said, should I be worried? We'll see what the response is. He is delayed. There's only 2 minutes left. Cat, it looks like you're cruising for a W here. Oh, he didn't get it off in time though, but what's he say? He says, so our apartment complex has a thing where residents can all come to the pool. They have their TVs up so you can watch basketball games from in or the pool. So I bought a bunch of liquor. LOL. Hung out earlier before coming back. My apartment complex has the same thing. Like they have this room where you can log into like YouTube TV, and that's where most people are watching stuff anyway. And everybody can just kind of go and hang out. My neighborhood's kind of like weird though. Like it's either really old people or really young people where they just don't like they're not watching. You know what I mean? They're out doing whatever. So it's it would have been cool to go up there and hang out. Wife probably wouldn't have cared to do that, but I would have. A good watch party. Hence why I went live. I figured like worst gonna happen. 2, 3, 4 people could pop in live. We kind of hang out, have a couple drinks, chit chat. You guys can watch me like crash and burn on all my parlays all at once. You know. At least it wasn't for nothing. Ooh, what a block. Ah, it was foul. What is that noise? It sounds All right, let's do a little parlay then, because this one's obviously crap in the bed. You know what I mean? So let's draw up a new one. Da-da-da. All right. So Texas A&M, Nebraska. Texas A&M is favored. So let's say Texas A&M, right? Duke. Has there been a big upset today? I guess Florida could be considered an upset. Let's go with Blue Devils then. Alabama. I'm going to roll with Alabama. Houston. We'll roll with Houston. We'll just go all favorites. How about that? What time does this go? TCU? Yeah, let's ride TCU. St. Mary's. That's all of these today. Purdue. Let's say Grambling State Tigers. I say they cover the 27%. 27-point spread. That makes it plus 1457. He says people in our complex just drink, fight, walk around drunk. Haha. Yeah, that sounds brutal. Yeah, that's not the kind of stuff you want to kind of hang around with. $5 for $75. I'll go with that. I'm not on a good streak, so I guess that's about as far as I'm going to push it. Kat, since you got the hot hand right here, go ahead and dial me up a parlay. Oh, I was missing. Oh, I got to switch over here. Let's do this. Oh, that message was restricted? James Madison will upset. Who are they upsetting again? Oh, you're saying James Madison Dukes are going to upset Wisconsin? Okay, I'm going to add them into the parlay, but I'm going to do the spread. I want the plus 5. But the plus 185 sounds better. Let's do like 2 upsets, right? I'll do James Madison, and let's do Longwood Lancers against Houston, just because that's probably not going to happen. But if it does, that alone is plus 1,250 for the spread, or not the spread, for the money line. That camera turned off again. Tuxedo Cat says, I don't know if you should listen to me. I mean, you said you got a pretty good parlay going. Florida, though, is making a little drive right now. Only down by 5. Minute 16 left. Florida at the line. Rebound, Bosch. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Let's do that. Let's throw $2 on it. $2. What can it hurt, you know? Oh my God, it's a 4-point going. What is going on here? 3-point game. I'm so behind. Come on, come on, come on. Bang. Let's check the stats again. Let's see where what's his name's at. Clayton hit points. He just needs one more assist. Oh, well, we need Florida to win, too. Let him get a little assist for the win. No newsletter. Get out of here. That camera's out. Something's up with that one. Honestly, I don't watch college, but definitely can catch every Phoenix Sun game. I'm a huge fan. Now, the real question, though, is are you a Phoenix Sun fan before this or last season? I don't remember when everybody went to that team. Phoenix Sun right now, they're stacked. You know what I mean? So they have everybody. I'm sure those games are fun to go to and watch. But yeah, I'm not like super big into college either for really anything, but like being able to like gamble stuff like that for like March Madness is like the best time of the year. You know what I mean? Like you can just throw random bets and sometimes they hit for just massive amounts. Sometimes they don't, obviously, like we're seeing right now. But it's I don't know. There's something about March Madness, you know what I mean? All the games on, you have something to do all day from Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's a good time. So, especially when you throw a little parlay on, I was watching some like random ass team last night, and just like my wife's like, do you like that team?" I was like, "I have no idea who they are, but I got money on them, so I'm rooting for them." So it just kind of like allows me to learn about the teams too, which I like. Brutal. I think that's a foul on Florida. Got fouled. Oh God. Tuxedo says, "Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm watching the last minute of this game here." Totally get it. You're sweating it out. I'm here with you. Just on the other side. Says, "I've been a Phoenix Sun fan my whole life since Nash, Jason Kidd." Okay. Then you're allowed to be, and you can get the glow all you want once they win. Love Steven Nash and Jason Kidd. So, I'm a Miami Heat fan, though. So, but I'm also from Miami, so I get a little bit of credit there. But I've never been anything but a Miami everything fan. I'll root for teams when I bet on them, stuff like that. But foul him. You have to foul him. You can't just let him hold the ball. Wasted all that time. Jeez. Coming down to the wire, boys. He said he's from Arizona. Arizona's fun. I went for my honeymoon. We flew into Vegas, did a couple days in Vegas, and then we went to Zion Canyon, Utah. That was one of my favorite places I've ever been. And then I went to Arizona. I went to like Page, Arizona. So we did Horseshoe Bend, Antelope Canyon. That's where I got my first photo published in a magazine out there for Antelope Canyon. That was fun. Then we did like Hoover Dam, Grand Canyon, all that stuff, and then eventually came back home. He says, "I met Charles Barkley when I was a kid in elementary. Kevin Johnson, Dan Marley." Bro, what a school to go to if you got all those goats just showing up. Cat says, "Still here, just watching the game still." Oh my God, it's tied. Oh my God. I'm so behind you guys. I keep like trying to pop over to my buddy's stream, watch him freak out, but Uh-oh. He's ahead of me, too. He said Buffs are going to blow it. I don't know, bro. They got the ball 6 seconds. Right now, they could just hold it for 6 seconds, take a shot, get a game winner, or overtime. You could hear him? Oh, I know. He's going nuts. Sometimes you got to check on your people, though, you know? Brutal. Oh, they scored. Oh, he's about to cry. I'm ahead of him. Buffalo win. Buffalo won. I've always been a big Buff fan, you know? That's all. Brutal. Says, oh wow, Horseshoe Bend is nice. Grand is beautiful. Oh, you're in Flagstaff? I almost went through Flagstaff, but I didn't. I kind of like went right by it. I went on Route 66. Brutal, boys. I'm glad you won. At least I can cheer for you, you know? But that's brutal for my parlays. Well, boys, I think it's time for another pour at this point. You know? A little non-victory pour. I'm not doing the Barstown again. That's a little rough. What else can I have a little taste of? You know what I want to try? I haven't had this in forever. I know it's nothing special. Four Roses, though. This bottle's from my wedding. It's the last one left. It's not focusing on it. Let me pull that over. I'll pull your comment over, don't worry. My March Madness bracket's pretty messed up. Four Roses, yummy. It's been a while, bro. I've had like single barrels and stuff like that. You know, lately, or not lately, but earlier than this bottle got dust on it. You know what I mean? Sorry for your loss. It's been like this for a while, you know? Well, let me go back. That stuff's got some heat on it. Sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. Let's get a freshie. That will be the last one, boys. Swap these out. Let's go ahead and throw this off to the side. Well, I got to get a different game loaded up over here. Let me figure out how to do that. What game should I turn on next? Let's see where the Auburn game is at. Where the frick is my mouse? Wow, that one's a nail biter too. You got Yale about to pull it off. Kat, who do you need? You need Yale or Auburn? Was that a foul? Brutal. Oh, they missed. Kat, quick, so I know who to cheer for. You need Yale or Auburn? I think you need Yale for this parlay. He missed both. Block City over here. Oh, they got it back. Oh, for the 3 for the win. Miss. Yale wins. Wow. What an upset. That was the upset we were looking for, huh? I told you they were going to Mike Ross the hell out of them. Second NCAA tournament win in school history. First since 2016 against Baylor. That's crazy. I think Kat needed Yale to win. Bro, Auburn's on the ground, fetal position. I wish I could show you. Tuxedo Cat says, hey. Hey. Remember when I repped Ivy League yesterday? I remember. I just made 2,000 on Yale. Cool invite, bro. Cool invite. Let me do this. Make him cheer up a little. Well, that's brutal. Oh wait, you needed Yale. That's good. I'm still stressing about my losses, but I get all these games on HBO Max. I think they're on HBO Max. They're kind of everywhere because they're not on like what do they call it? Like for example, there's not one game just solely on Amazon Prime. You know what I mean? Like Thursday football used to be. They're all on like ABC, TNT, stuff like that. So, I mean, they should be kind of everywhere. I'm on the YouTube TV stuff though. Tuxedo Cat says, "Who called it? This guy. Who's got?" That's funny. Good pick, though. I don't think anybody would have like straight up just picked Yale over Auburn. Auburn's a good team. But I said earlier when I was making bets, I was like, I don't know if I should bet Auburn simply because like Yale. I was watching Suits last night. And I was like, they're gonna Mike Ross them, bro. This Four Roses, it's not bad, but it also is like after drinking that Barstown and stuff like that, it's like drinking water. Like it's whoa. Oh, my bookie's like get $1,000 in cash back every day. Just put more money in. Like I put enough. Yeah, this is like just like sweet water. If that makes sense. How long have we been live? An hour? We made it to the hour mark, boys. If you're just tuning in, go ahead, hit the like, little subscribe button if you will. Normally we go live 8:35 on Fridays. We talk bourbon, whiskey, all that stuff. Have a good night. You dipping out? I will see you next time, buddy. Next Friday. We're not leaving just quite yet. I'm going to see if I can't dial up a parlay and then see if when food's going to be ready. That's all. Try to get a little food going. Came in here talking pancakes and stuff, bro. Screwed me up. I'm hungry. Oh, let me do this. Fish and chips. That sounds good, bro. There was a spot in Vegas for Hell's Kitchen, or not Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips. Bro, that place slaps. 7:10. All right, let's dial it in. Let's do Blue Devils. We're going to roll with Alabama still. Let's take Purdue on the opposite side of this now to win by 27. Let's go ahead and let's take Houston by 24. You said upset for James Madison, so I'm going to take the +5. We're going to go TCU. And let's go St. Mary's. Now you just need Duke and Alabama to win. Bro, I'll go nuts for you. I just need, let's do 2. No, let's do 3. 60. I get this kind of back to even almost. I'm gonna phone a friend for our parlays. He's not gonna answer. He knows I'm live.
Oh, I'm not gonna help you.
Yeah, I'm looking to find a parlay, typically like a decent legger, but also like a winner.
I'm not the guy. I'm as cold as they get.
I'm live, by the way. Just a...
you called the wrong hotline. Okay, if you're on the $1 million whatever to be a millionaire, I'm the last person you want to call. All right.
Who wants to be broke? Instead, who wants to be a millionaire?
33 points, my guy. Was I on or was I on?
Who?
Walter Clayton has 33, bro.
I know. Did he hit 3 assists?
No, but he doesn't pass the ball. That was honestly, bro. I thought winning was going to be a lock. It was the assist.
Oh, we needed the win too. That's what it was.
Yeah, they had to win. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I stopped watching his assists.
He had 1 assist.
So you want to dial up another parlay, or are you quitting?
I'm out of money. It's been a rough stretch, my boy.
Oh, my bad. It's been a day. My bad.
Yeah, dude. After starting off the first of 20, I felt like I couldn't lose. I have remember the heat check? It's been a heat check for the ages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought so. Look, I had the big one going there. Clemson was going good for me, and I have Florida, and then Bama. I was gonna bounce back there. All was riding on that. I got 20 cents in the account, so whatever you can dial up for 20 cents.
Hey, so yesterday, in one of my like poll things, is one of the subscribers that's in the chat now. He was saying he was going with the Ivy League, right?
Yeah, I saw your picture. Yeah, he won 2,000.
Yeah, he won two G's on Yale. He's got another one. He's got another one cruising right now for 16.
I've got 30 on A&M, so if A&M gets it back, we're right back in it. You know what I mean? Like, hey,
just straight up A&M.
I got 30 straight on A&M straight up.
They already started, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Cool invite. My bad. Didn't know we were all just betting without me today, guys.
They're already down 7, so.
Yeah, but that's their second half team.
I mean, you can get in still time.
Yeah, he said he loves that you made that same reference.
Which one?
I don't know. Oh, hi, Regis here. That wants to make a millionaire.
Yeah, called the wrong guy.
Okay. He also said he's pretty high on James Madison upsetting Wisconsin.
I was thinking that was part of 15 leg parlay, but that also got exploded. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I'll just. Bro, what's crazy is like almost all the ones with Florida was like cash out now for $10, and I was like, man, ain't no pussies in the Hall of Fame.
Bro,
I wish I would have cashed them all out.
Did you see me going nuts after 3 complete?
Yeah, I was way ahead of you, so I'd go to your stream and I'd watch you, and then like you went nuts, and I was like, oh, they're tied. And I look over and I see they hit a 2, and I said, it's done. It's done. I'm like,
yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna have Kat draw us up a mean parlay so we can win all our money back.
All right, good.
All right, later. All right, Kat, you heard him. It's all on you now. You got to bring us back. See, that's the issue, like what me and him have. When you have like a bet that you think is just gonna hit, you know what I mean? Like it's the one. We were pretty high on Florida because we thought Florida was not in the right like placement. We didn't think they were a 7th seed, you know. So playing against Colorado, we're like, oh, that should be a lock. You know what I mean? Nobody said they had number 44 out there. Bro, Buddy showed up and said, I'm 5 with his little paper and a picture. You know what I mean? So, please stay on the line. He's a little upset about the Florida game, so he wasn't going to stay. We try to have him on the show every once in a while, but he's been a little bitch. Said, okay, give me a minute or two, produce some bets. It ain't going to be nothing crazy. Just give me a winner. You know what I mean? Just give me the win. If I don't go, honestly, like March Madness, I don't think I've had a win yet between all of yesterday and today. But also, keep in mind, I'm not making logical bets. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying just UConn for the win. You know what I mean? Like, I'm typically building between 5 and 15 leg parlays and just hoping for the best. You know what I mean? Because that's when it's fun. You know what I mean? Winning one bet straight up is like fun for like a second. But when you win a 15 legger, that's what you tell your grandkids about. You know what I mean? March Madness 2024, I hit a 28 legger. Came out on top for $1 for 400,000. You know what I mean? Like those are the stories you tell. Babe, turn your volume down. I can hear myself echoing in here. I hate the sound of my own voice.
Just checking on you.
I was texting you back.
Are you good with that?
What?
Are you good with that?
Gonna put what?
Are you good with that?
Yeah, if that's what you want, unless you want like
Yeah.
Chipotle or something.
No.
All right. If you're okay with eating it, that's fine. There's somebody came in here and was like, hey, pancakes, waffle, or French toast, bacon or sausage. I'm like, bro, if you don't have a food truck like out front, like just stop it. He left, by the way. I'm waiting on Kat to draw me up a parlay that's actually going to win.
Yeah, I don't know what we're betting on, so I don't know what I'm watching.
Honestly, I don't either anymore. Florida was in almost all our bets, so.
And Florida lost?
Yeah, Florida lost to Colorado. Cat's parlay, like let's just call it a 10-legger for like 16 grand. Was alive though because of that, so I mean, good for him. But it also would have died. Most of the parlays would have died too because we picked Auburn and most of them, and Yale beat Auburn for an upset. So,
Right.
you coming on the live?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
They want to say hey.
Hi. I love you.
Love you. Are you ready to eat now or something? Is that what you're saying?
In a little, yeah. Whenever you're done, whenever Kat's done.
All right, I'll wrap it up in 15.
Okay.
You heard it, boys. 15 minutes. I don't make the rules. So yeah, welcome to Call Me Old Fashioned. We do a little gambling, little old fashions, a little whiskey, a little bourbon. I didn't have this one up, but I'll put this back up so you guys can check out the parlays we have going. Don't mind all the folders on my screen. That's just clients' photos. Let's see. This is our ridiculous one for like $2. We got Longwood Lancers upset in Houston, which probably won't happen. But then a subscriber chimed in, said James Madison is also a lock to upset Wisconsin. I don't make the rules. I just bet on them. And then we have, what's this one? That's an 8-leg and a 7-leg. Our 7-leg is going to be Duke Blue Devils, Alabama, Purdue to cover the spread, Houston Cougars to cover the spread, James Madison plus 5.5, TCU money line, St. Mary's money line. And obviously all the bets that we have going on here are just going to be small, couple dollars, all to win like around $100 at this point. Because we can't catch a win. You know what I mean? If you threw a basket of W's at us, we're going to catch none at this point. And then our 8-legger is about the same. We have Texas A&M, Duke, Alabama, Houston. We have Wisconsin this time instead of the upset for James Madison. We have TCU, St. Mary's, but we do have the upset for Grambling State over Purdue. But we do have plus 27. So we don't even need the upset. We just need them to get within 27 points. So that one's looking juicy. Just saying. I am just saying. So there you have it. Florida choked. What a good game though. Like we can say like win or lose, whatever. That was a good game. Those are the kind of games you like watching anyway. You know what I mean? You don't want to watch a blowout. Like, is that good for bets? Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like definitely good for a good bet. But for like just entertainment purposes, boring as hell. So getting nice and close, that's where it's at. Let's see. Let me go back to this. I saw a new comment. I can't see it all. Swap that. Tater Dom says, are there any resources that you fellas would recommend if you want to learn how to place bets? Obviously, you have to be at least 18. I don't know if you're 18 or not. I would expect you are. But it also depends on what state you're in, because not every state has sports betting legal, right? Most states are going to have DraftKings. DraftKings is legal in most places. and it's also pretty easy to bet on there. But obviously, you have to keep in mind, like, you're putting in money and it's for entertainment purposes. You don't expect to win. So now that's out of the way. You throw it down on everything. I'm kidding. It's I don't know. I don't know where you can learn to place bets. It's almost like a trial and error kind of thing. But Kat says, okay, I'm confident on these winning is Purdue, Alabama, Houston, TCU, Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, and I'm iffy, but you believe in James Madison and Grand Canyon. God damn. I don't know who those NBA teams are playing, but I hope it's not the Heat because I won't bet the opposite. Tuxedo also says, Tater, as far as actually learning to place bets, there's tons of betting apps that are pretty good for learning on how to make good bets. I recommend just watching the standing and seeing who's hot. He's like, I see him 21 in SoCal. And who's due for a win or a loss. Injury reports are crucial. Got it. Thanks, fellas. Yeah, honestly, trial and error. You know what I mean? The things that I think, I don't remember if this what started a lot of like sports bettings for me, but it was like the UFC fights. Because it's just like, who do you think's going to beat the other one up, right? And then you just slowly branch out from there. You know what I mean? So UFC fights are always fun to bet on too. The fights are 100 times better when you have money on the line and you're like, knock them out. You know what I mean? That's just next level stuff right there. The Heat are playing the Pelicans. The Heat also got Bam back tonight too, so I expect a win from them, but you never know. All right, let's dial up that parlay for us. Gotta grab my phone for that one. Can't we just follow Tuxedo Cat's bets all the time? I mean, we can make it a thing because I'm following it because I can't catch a win. And I'm hoping that he's just on such a burner that it just a little flame sparks over on me. You know what I mean? That's all I'm asking for. Let's see where his bet's at, though. All right, he's confident in Purdue. Okay, cover the spread, Purdue, hopefully. Alabama. Houston. TCU. And then let's go over to NBA. He wants the Warriors over the Pacers. Clippers over the Trailblazers. That's a good bet. Lakers over Philly. And then he wants James Madison. We'll do James Madison plus 5.5. Oh, he also picked Grand Canyon. Okay. I'm here for it. All right, so that's a 9-leg parlay plus 28.93, which in simplest terms, $1 is going to get you 28 bucks. So we're just going to full send it on what Kat says. We're going to throw a little 5 spot. It's going to pay us $143. Bets placed, boys. Bets are placed. Let me swap out of this real quick. Go back to the chat. Tuxedo says, I'm just telling everyone what I'm betting before I bet it, but I still haven't won yet, so I don't know if it's even a hitter. But thank you for the confidence. If you don't win, I'll pay you back whatever you bet. All right, cool. 10,000. Totally kidding. No, don't pay me back. That's all part of betting. I fully expect to lose. But the chances that you're on this like weird burner, I'm just trying to catch the coattails of it. You know what I mean? Bro, if my buddy that I called, I followed all of his bets. Why do you think we lost? Just saying. He won one today earlier. He's like, you got to follow. And I followed, of course. Downhill. He says, you know what would be terrible? Watching all these teams lose tonight now that I said it. Again, could happen. Luckily, I'm not trailing your fat daddy bet, so nobody can mess that up besides the players. Nebraska's got a player down. Right now I have the Texas A&M and Nebraska game on. Texas A&M 30, Nebraska 29. Nebraska shoots, miss. Rebound, weird flop thing. Yeah, I mean, I've been betting a long time. So, I mean, we make dumb bets all the time. But again, the way I bet typically, like the way your bet kind of laid out was you picked a ton of heavy favorites, right? And then a few slight upsets, or not even like the massive upsets. You know what I mean? So it's like all super safe bets with a few like, hey, they have an actual chance. So it's not a bad way to like build a good parlay. But the one thing that I would say is like, for example, the Houston Cougars, they're minus 10,000. They're probably not helping the bet that much. And for the chance for them to lose, you know what I mean? Like that's what you're weighing out. It's like, does adding them into that bet make sense? Yeah, knock on wood, Tuxedo Cat. Everybody knock on wood. There's one guy watching the stream going, I'm not knocking. That's funny. I got a text. I thought it was important, but it actually was just like one of those like scam things. Yeah, no, I agree. It makes it look cool, right? Like, because they're also heavy favorites. What's the harm? Because most of the time those hits, I never make those like the last bet though. Like if they were the last one on the leg or last one to play for that game, I would just leave them off because I don't want to sweat out like the favorite. I would be stressing too much. But yeah. All right, boys. It's about that time. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. And then that way I can go get some food in me. If any of these parlays start to really crank out by the end of the night, well, then maybe I pop back on later. You never know. It could happen. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out, even though we had nothing planned. Next Friday, I expect to have at least something planned rather than just let's just drink together. But yeah, again, I didn't think this live was actually supposed to happen. So appreciate you boys hanging out. Again, anybody new, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe button. Again, if you're wanting these hats, link in the description. Feel free to get yourself a little 15% off. And yeah, everybody have a good rest of your Friday. Stay safe, and I will see you guys next week. Peace. Or later tonight if the parlay is cooking. Cheers, boys.